Hello and welcome back. I am Frexistential, and we're playing some more Dome Keeper tonight. Before we do, we're actually going to take a look at the new patch that just dropped. As you know, we were playing the Assessor in our previous session, and we were talking about, we know the Assessor is going to be changed. There's all these updates that are slated to drop. Little did I know that it dropped the very next day. So let's go ahead and we're going to take a look at the patch, take a look at the changes, and then we're going to dive in and do another run with the brand new Assessor. So this is just the Steam homepage, as you can see, for Dome Keeper, where they have all the information. So version 2.5 Reassessor update out now, and also Prestige Season 4 just started. Complete rework of the Assessor, Prestige mode updates, and Drillbit mode is here to stay. And I pretty much knew that Drillbit mode, once unlocked, was going to be a permanent mod. Because Drillbit mode is a lot of fun. So we won't be watching the video, but the trailer is there for y'all if you want to go ahead and take a look. Greetings, Keepers! Today we bring you the Reassessor update. In this update, we are giving the Assessor a complete rework that should make it a lot more fun to play. Starting Season 4 Prestige mode, as well as adding a new modifier to it and more. Now yeah, the Assessor was fun, but it was a little janky, as we saw. There was little tweaks that we definitely saw that would make the gameplay a little bit more kinetic and just kind of feel better. The old Assessor didn't really feel as good as the Engineer, especially in the single block mining. Even though it was faster to take down one of those individual squishes, it just didn't feel like it because you just kind of like were holding a button. But anyway, let's go ahead and discuss and dive into more of these the notes here. Pro mode is a prestige mode modifier aimed towards those of you who are aiming to get the highest scores. Who could that be? Who could they be talking about there? It gives you the option to choose an order of caves and gadgets when starting a prestige run. Interesting. This modifier unlocks when you get the achievement for winning a prestige mode run with a score of 1,000 points or more. I don't know if we've done that recently. So that might be our next goal. I think we've capped out around like 500 or 600. So we have a new prestige goal to shoot for once we dive back into that. Alongside this patch, we have also released a booster pack containing a new suit for the Assessor. Love that. A brand new pet. Love that! I love new pets. And 2 new Assessor songs for the soundtrack. It's fantastic. I mean, we just found out yesterday that the Assessor has all these other musical cues that we didn't even realize were in the game until we tried out the Assessor. So more content, more musical. I mean, I love devs that continue to support their game. They can purchase to support the continued development of Dome Keeper, so be sure to check that out. My scroll wheel is kind of janky right now. I have to get a new mouse. My mouse is quite old, so if you see the screen jittering a bit as I scroll, that's why. We also make sure that Drillbit mode stays. We saw that you as community really enjoyed it, so we decided to make it permanent. That means you can now unlock Drillbit mode as you would any other type of modifier in Relic Hunt. Hooray! Yeah, if you are playing Dome Keeper and have not yet unlocked Drillbit mode, I highly recommend you check it out. It is a lot of fun. Just the process of unlocking Drillbit mode and getting 1 billion Drillbits as you're feeding Mama Drillbit a bunch of the snacks, it is a blast. I mean, gotta try it out. All right, now the changes for the Assessor, what you've all been waiting for, and what I've been waiting for since yesterday. Change list. Got a complete rework. The Assessor got a complete rework to make it more fun and remove a lot of friction to the controls. Spheres are now shot by hitting the shoot key while moving in a direction instead of holding it and aiming in a direction. This should make shooting feel more fluent. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Having to hold the button down to charge the spheres was really cumbersome, and I'm glad they're kind of just making it a little bit more kinetic, just kind of like aiming, because when you were shooting like the resources going bump bump bump, that was fun, but having to kind of charge continually for just the basic spheres was a lot when you're kind of doing it throughout your entire run. Picking items up is now consistent in controls, being bound on the use key by default, as using often other means picking up with gadgets and caves. The controls are automatically reset to this default, so please change as you like. But note that you should keep the use and collect on the same key ideally. Okay, this makes a lot of sense, because we were actually having a lot of trouble when it was picking up a gadget versus picking up the resources, to the point where we even like reloaded into the game, because when we found one of the gadget relics, it was like not picking up, not moving, and I was in hindsight realizing like it was two different buttons to kind of pick up these things depending on what it was, which was like a really confusing experience. So I'm glad they went ahead and made that change. It makes a lot of sense. Bundle is now the default mode of shooting resources. Ability to shoot a single resource is gone. While it was fun, it was too unreliable and slightly redundant. To shoot a bundle, just move in the direction and press the shoot key. Yeah, I can see that there. Once you unlock the bundle, the individual shooting was just kind of like, it was neat, but like the initial upgrade screen for the Assessor, there was so many different paths or upgrade trees, where the Engineer just has the three. You know, it just has the drill, the carry strength, and your own speed. Just streamlining it and just making it, hey, bundle is your default, I think again is a smart change. Rotational mining is gone. Instead, you now push adjacent to the rock to remove it. This is the same gameplay, but you don't need a sphere to mine and is less tedious. I love this change. So rotational mining, like the idea is good on paper, but in practice it doesn't feel as good, especially over the course of the entire run. And the most frustrating part about it is if you didn't have a sphere, like if you shot your 2 or 3 spheres or however many spheres you had, you couldn't do anything. You were just kind of waiting for your spheres to finish their dark deeds, and you couldn't like help and start to mine. You're just kind of stuck until another sphere popped up, and that felt bad. And we commented on that really early on upon experiencing it. It stuck out like a sore thumb. I almost said a Thor thumb. A sore thumb right away. So that is a beautiful change. Good job. Assessor now has the option of 3 sphere abilities: Reflect, Split, and Explode. Reflection is now a stationary field that can be placed. Instead of being an ability you have to time perfectly. We didn't mess around with that too much yesterday, but like removing the element of having to time something perfectly, I'm all for that. While the old way was fun too, it didn't stay fun if you kept reflecting spheres for 2 hours. Yeah. I mean, you could kind of see their overall design philosophy for this rework is like, hey, is this fun for like 2 hours? Because if not, it needs to be. Added sphere explosion ability. I mean, I love explosions, so I mean that just sounds good. Which lets spheres in your vicinity explode, removing a lot of rocks around them. That sounds awesome. That sounds really cool. Again, more explosions the better. Reflect, Split, and Explode each got 1 improvement upgrade in the tech tree. Hey, makes sense. Rebalance reload times with the repeatable upgrade to get more spheres, and repeatable upgrade to extend the sphere lifetimes. Cool. Added a free pet and skin in addition to the Assessor gear pack, which also has a pet and skin. Added 3 achievements for new skills and updated the older ones. Okay. Prestige. So now onto the other just kind of fluff that was added in this patch. Started Season 4. Added Pro mode, the Prestige mode modifier aimed for the keepers competing for the highest scores. Sell now, they have to restart their runs often until they have their desired gadget and cave combo to avoid this unproductive repetition. Wow, some people were going really hard, right? They were just kind of like doing, I guess, a lot of restarts and after the first like 20 minutes of their run. I mean, people are going to min-max, right? I don't think I ever engage in that gameplay, but I can kind of see it. Kind of makes sense. You can now choose an order of caves and gadgets when starting a run in Pro Mode. Pro Mode unlocks me when you're getting the achievement of winning prestige with 100 score points. Now, we might have done that in the past, not on stream, so we might have access to Pro Mode, so we will check that out, definitely. But tonight is all about the reworked Assessor. All high scores can now be seen on the title screen. This panel can be hidden if it bothers you. My scores, they're so bad, must hide them. That's kind of funny, that bothering you kind of thing. Added upgrade to lower time until the next wave. Added upgrade to lower the time until the next wave to get rid of joyless waiting after you mine the whole map. Okay, so like if you've mined out everything and you just like need the next wave to start, it just kind of lets you kind of pop the next wave. That makes sense. Everything is sped up, including the converter, mineral tree, and shield. Cool beans. Gadgets. Drillbert mode can now be unlocked as a regular run modifier. Hooray. Again, we have unlocked that. Go play it if you haven't. Reduced blast mining upgrade cost. Increased last stage blast radius and lowered initial production time. That's cool. We never really messed around too much with the blast mining. So, I mean, clearly because maybe it wasn't the best gadget. So, hey, make it better and we'll use it more. I'm always in favor of buffing things opposed to nerfing things that are fun. Teleporter will now just stabilize instead of trying to float back to the position it was dropped at. That's a good quality of life change. The teleporter kind of like meandering around. It could have been like annoying sometimes. Like as you're dragging and dropping it. So yeah, that's great. Here's a little long one about the mineral tree. Mineral tree from the seed cave has changed route mechanics, which especially impacts prestige. Previously, it was the best to build a very sophisticated setup of connected cobalt for the tree to grow in. This was a ton of work and quite RNG dependent, which was no fun. Now the tree only grows roots within a radius of 3.5 tiles. Fraction is important for diagonals, and can only grow 1 cobalt in total. So it sounds like, in general, this was a nerf to the cobalt tree, but the ideal cobalt tree was like so tough for it to get, set up that to get a cobalt tree that like if you somehow had the magical cobalt tree, you were kind of set for life. But like it was so hard to kind of do, it was convoluted, that it was very rare and whatever. I don't have a strong opinion on this because like I never got this super magical amazing tree. I guess I never will now, but it seems like a bit more streamlined, so that's fine. Mineral tree now drops resources that are not picked up after a cycle. This way it can also work with a lift or resource teleporter and generally requires less attention. That is awesome. For it to just like if you had a mineral tree that was like next to the center of your like main shaft, or that's how I usually set mine up when I was in the engineer, so I would kind of see it as I was passing by. If it would, you don't have to kind of pick your tree. So yeah, less babysitting of something like this, like that's awesome. And also like it will start its cycle off right away since the mineral has been plucked or picked or dropped. These things don't seem too pertinent to read through. Fixed and small things. Fixed teleporter when looking deactivated after keeper teleports. Fixed teleporter looking deactivated after keeper teleports. Okay, sword does not try to reflect rocks anymore. Driller is reachable by the longest swords again. Oh, thank God. Yeah, not being able to actually hit the driller with your longsword, like, that's a bummer. Improve shield HUD visual with ability duration, not hiding shield state. Very slightly change timing when Scarab switches phases. Okay. Improve some UI sounds. All right, that's the whole list. As always, have fun with it, and please let us know if you experience any issues through the official Discord. Pippin Bits and Domekeeper. Heart emoji. Awesome. Yeah, those are my thoughts regarding the assessor changes. Very excited. Let's go ahead and dive in. And here we are. My face is blocking some of the. I mean, you can kind of infer what's there, right? Of what we kind of are looking at. Regarding the new loading screen, or title screen rather. Let me fix my additional window. And it's a new musical cue as well, which you've been listening to this entire time. I don't know if that's just because we played the Assessor last night, or if that's just what the new song is at the title screen, which I like it. Okay, new game. We are going to be playing the Assessor, of course, like we said. We did Sword Dome last night, so we'll go with Laser Dome today. I thought there was going to be a new pet. Maybe you have to find a new pet? I don't know. We're going to do... We did Shield last night. So let's go ahead and do... Orchard sound like would be... Like, making Orchard, like, you know, makes your dude faster and stronger. Let's figure out what our base, like, ability and speed is first. As we kind of relearn the controls here for the new Assessor. We'll stick with Relic Hunt. And we'll do normal again. Like, the map size, we'll do medium. Because the, it was very low. Yeah, we'll do medium. And we'll leave the run modifiers off, just to kind of get us a feeling of this dude. Because, you know, if the run goes particularly fast, we could do a second run that is longer, or start a prestige with our new friend here. Let's go ahead and start. Ooh, we got a little red kidney bean looking dome. Crashing down at the speed of sound. Little happy dude, and he's dead. We have killed him. He's dead. Alright, Assessor, Kinetic Spheres. Hit B to shoot the kinetic sphere into the direction you are moving. Your sphere supply is limited and reloads automatically over time. To remove a single rock, keep pushing against it. Cool. I would have liked to kind of see... I mean, we'll see how it feels. Maybe there'll be some feedback in the controller. Because with the Engineer, it feels like you're bouncing off it, so kind of you feel that momentum as you're kind of like busting up that singular rock, which felt good. It feels like you're doing something, and so it feels like it goes faster than it actually does. But we'll see how it actually is in game. Gravity Collect. Hold A to pull in resources until they are locked on you. Once locked on, they'll follow you even... Oh, excuse me. Even if you release the collection key. Hit B to shoot them as a bundle in the direction you're moving into. Oh my god, hiccups all of a sudden. Alright, let's go ahead and dive in. Alright, here's our compression. Feels pretty good. Let's shoot our dude. There we go. Cool. Bring these guys up. And we will shoot this. I'm like trying to hold it and it's not doing anything just because like that's not what it is anymore. I was playing all last night and I'm just so used to holding it. Sphere seems to be moving a little faster than it did last night, which is great. Yeah, being able to just shoot the thing. Okay, so this is feeling better. Like being able to like dig. It feels faster already, just because I think one reason why it also felt particularly slow is that you were not only waiting to dig, you were also waiting for your sphere to recharge to even begin digging. I think the monsters are showing up soon. Upgrades. Center marker. Shows the marker directly below the dome to indicate where to shoot the bundles upwards. That is cool. That is something that we were thinking about. Like, well, the lift is obsolete with this guy for the most part, but like, it's hard to kind of see where the center is due to the way he kind of like mines. Like, it's not like the engineer where you have like a central shaft typically. It's a lot easier to kind of get lost. Having this, I think, is super helpful. We'll read through all these after the first wave, though. Ooh. Nope, time to go. Alright. So that's right, we have the laser today. It's like, where's my sword? There is no sword. Just laser. Okay. Gravitational movement. Improved your gravity generator, move faster. Reload longer. Kinetic spheres 1. Reload longer to increase the power of the kinetic spheres. Center mark, we just talked about that. Sphere supply. Increase the number of spheres you can carry. And compression mining. Ignore material hardness and mine rock at a consistent speed. Cool. Compression minage damage. So that's really neat. It's kind of, I guess, it's just kind of like, this means like any, no matter how hard it is, we bust it at the same pace. That's actually kind of crazy. Wow. Okay. I'm not going to read through all these now. But let's go ahead and I think let's do center. No, we don't need center. We're not that deep yet. I think being able to just be faster initially, I think, is what we want. Now, how do we shoot this? Where is it? Gravity collect. That's what we want to look at. Hit B to shoot them as a bundle in the direction you're... Okay, so we have to be moving. Okay, great. It's more fluid to it. It's like I'm used to like the old way, of course. Cool. Since they don't like fly off of you, it's not as apparent that like they have started to move, but it makes sense. I think we're gonna want to get another sphere next so we can kind of like dig out a little bit quicker. Now, one thing with this dude, which I think is gonna be tougher, is like getting the edges. But I guess with the edges, you want to kind of dig in and then like shoot one up and down. But I think just having another sphere will gonna speed things up immensely. It's time to go. Oh, we have the spray. I forgot. We don't want to like also ignore our defenses, but we are on like normal. Let's go ahead and just do the proximity meter, and we'll spray and pray. No, it should fly up. That's great. Yeah, them kind of flying up by themselves is pretty awesome. I guess not. I guess we still have to take them up. Why didn't you guys go in? But now you did. I guess they just barely missed. with a couple more of these balls, definitely going to be... I already see the potential this dude now has. Still definitely a very different way to play. I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. Come on up. You too. I want more laser power and more speed. Perhaps I should have saved some of that money to get another sphere, but here we are. I'm already thinking about prestige mode in those strats. Now, the proximity meter is not something I use at all with the engineer for the most part, but I can see with him, the assessor here, something I think I would much more likely to use. So fat and heavy. And we throw. Oops, it bounced all over the place there. Damn it. So it not hitting the center is something that maybe isn't the best always. I mean, I guess that's why you're gonna upgrade stuff. Lightning! Ah! Sorry. Sphere. Sphere supply. And I like how this is something you can upgrade over and over again. Cost 2 right now. So, yes, for sure. And... reload longer to increase the power of the kinetic spheres. Sure, I mean... let's just get, like, at least the base level of all these things. So we have the 4, so we'll grab that. More lightning. Thunder and lightning. Very, very frightening. That's a combination of, Bohemian Rhapsody and another. That was like the lyrics from Bohemian Rhapsody, but I was thinking of the actual like melody was from a band called We Were Promised Jetpacks, and 2 very different songs, but both involve lightning in the song. We Were Promised Jetpacks is a great band. They are a Scottish band. How would I describe their sound? I don't know. I'm not great at like labeling. Like, there's so many like musical genres that people like throw out there. Like, I don't want to like mislabel them of what they would want to be considered their sound is. So just they're a good band. Check them out. And I mean, a cool band name. We Were Promised Jetpacks. I guess that kind of like a post-punk kind of like post-hardcore kind of like band kinda. Maybe not really. Carry you. And throw. We did not get many resources that round, so let's go ahead and just fight and shoot things. Yeah, you can kind of tell that we're on normal, not brutal, huh? I guess I should make sure I upgrade our health meter, but like, not even any cracks in our dome. We're doing great. There's another thing over here on the left, I believe. Yup. Ooh, a squid. We need to get some water for that squid. Squidget is fun with this guy, especially because, like, here's some water. Time to free the squid. Here he is. Here's our boy. A little red squid. I love him. Oh, I forgot I have 2 spheres. Oh, that's right. Squidget won't grab the stuff that's in the gravitational field. Put over there. I can't stack these up. Okay, I'm hitting the wrong button. I'll have to grab those later. Or I could... No, I'll save the delay spray for the next round. Because it's already too late. Zap Mr. Flying Man. Got the Among Us. Zap the Among Us. Good job. Use that. Alright, let's go ahead and get these resources back. Back to base. Put them over there. Wonder if you can make your gravitational field bigger. Now, these aren't centered because we don't have a... There they go. And that's why Squidge is good, to pick up all your mess that, like, when shit falls. Some of it made it in. I mean, this is a little, like, cool little, not all of it did. We have like a little backboard when you come from the right-hand side. Hey, I see some cobalt with my eyes too. I mean, this dude. Ooh, and here's our first gadget. Seems like with this dude, you kind of like are doing like digging things out one cycle and then just kind of collecting all of your resources the next. More so than like the engineer, which that does happen in the engineer too when you find like whole big juicy veins. What's our gadget? Blast mining or the resource converter. Yeah, we're gonna go with the resource converter. The blast mining, even though it does have that upgrade, well, even enough for to double it. Even though it does have that nice upgrade and changes, like we're still learning how to most effectively be the assessor, so I don't want to like cheat ourselves by getting blast mining. So let's go ahead and get more efficient conversion, and let's go ahead. I thought we had 10. Oh, I did. Did I do efficient water conversion? I'm an idiot. I mean, we're gonna want this eventually, I guess, but this is what I want now. Reading is hard sometimes. Alright, where are they? There they are. Alright, I want to eat some damage from that top dude. One way from the swing around. Another one! Alright, we'll eat some more damage from him. We need to get we need to grab our, like, active ability. Do we have enough money for it now, actually? Delay. Oh, well, I mean our active, like, battle ability. So Wither, Debilitate, or Over, or... Okay, or these are our two options. Then they split from here. So do we want Stagnation, or we want Paralysis? I mean, Toxic Fumes is the classic. I don't think I've ever really got Paralysis to work. So now that we're on a lower difficulty, let's try Paralysis. And maybe this time. It hasn't worked in the past. Maybe this time is different. But maybe for us. That was a waste of a sphere. Squidget, I'm sorry. I'm taking away your job. Throw these up. Nothing but net, kind of. And we have at least one kobold in reserve there. Who I see. Who I spy. Yeah, getting multiple of these sphery dudes is gonna be great. Ooh, I see another thing. Fidget, just grab. I mean, this is kind of weird. Kind of like you're playing catch for yourself, which is a little bit how it was before too. I mean, guys, it's more streamlined though. It's like that's the gameplay loop, which is neat. You gotta get like this stuff too. Reflection field, exploding spheres, and split spheres. Place a stationary reflection field that reflects spheres. Spheres are slightly powered up upon reflection. Very weird. Let's get this one first, just because like I want to get all the baseline stuff, like I said. And while we're up here, let's grab that. Just, you know, it's good to just be able to see your health. It's for your health. That was a terrible Dr. Steve Brule impression. Remember Dr. Steve Brule? He was a great guy. One of John C. Reilly's finest characters and pieces of art. I see you. I'm gonna take some damage. Maybe we should upgrade our laser. This is a sign that we should do that. We do that right now. Yeah, we can. And it's done. Squirt some of that. And do we leave anything down? Oh yes, this guy right here. And we got Cobalt. Cobalt has fallen too far. That's Squidget will get that for us. There he goes. Ooh, this little line here. We can't throw this, can we? No, we cannot. It just kind of stops. Like, bro. Prospecting meter. Okay, I said prospecting meter would be good with this guy, so I guess we'll put my money where my mouth is, and we'll see if the proof is in the pudding. All these food analogies. Am I hungry? Do I want more food? A lot of food-based idioms, huh? Well, I guess putting your money where your mouth is isn't necessarily a food-based, like, idiom. But it does involve the mouth, which usually, more often than not, is involved in eating. It's not the only thing it does. What'd that mouth do? It accepts money? I don't know. What? Sorry, Squidget. I took your job. Let me do this. Get that one cracking. I guess they're. Oh boy, this is like far. There is an upgrade that, like, you can recenter these better, or like, I think they automatically track towards the center of the lightning. Scary. Squidge, I wish there was a resource for you to find. I feel bad when you're just kind of chilling. Alright, we got a new powerful laser, our lazy beam. You think in the future, Laser Boy, the couch company, is going to pivot and make laser beams? Probably not, right? They'll probably stick to couches, even if, I don't know, they might get a big government contract that it makes more prudent financial sense to convert their entire business model from making comfortable reclinable chairs to laser beams. Stranger things have happened. Here we go. Here's a thing. Ooh, I like that. I like it a lot. And we throw. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. It's gonna bounce and fall off. There you go. That all went in. I need those balls to reload faster. Don't take that out of context. Or I need more balls. We should also spend some upgrades on increasing our delay spray so we have more time down here in the mine. I guess there's also more of like the left-hand side to dig out. I mean, there's still lots to kind of dig out too. Our prospecting meter isn't powerful enough to kind of for us to rule out the possibility that like all that stuff is done. 20, it's a lot. Kill those little dudes. More little dudes. They must die. I see you up there. That's right, we can debilitate them. I forgot we had that capability. Spray. And also let's reload the converter. And we'll look about spending before we fight the next wave. Clear that out. It's tough when you're like a completionist in like these kind of games of like everything must be clean. It's one of the reasons why we haven't. I mean, oh, Squidget, why haven't you grabbed this water? Hopefully that will make it somewhere. It won't. Ooh, I see iron. Kind of push and dig ourselves in, and then we'll throw another ball up. There goes the water. We knew that was happening. Alright, let's go ahead and get towards the middle here. Right, at least Squidget's gonna grab that time. That was a big old whiff. Alright, well, kinda did pretty good. Good job. Squidget will get the rest. We'll grab these other 3. Kind of a little askew. You definitely want the center to be kind of clear. At least always have a clear path towards the center. Will these make it? And they will. Okay. 36. Wowzers. Okay, we said we wanted more spheres, right? Let's go ahead and grab another sphere. That wasn't the right button for that. Let's grab another sphere. Sphere lifetime. I don't know if we want that, but I guess we need that for these, right? Have we upgraded the compression mining? I don't think we haven't. And we got all the baseline ones. I mean, I guess, yeah, so this is locked until these are locked until we get this. So let's get that so we can do one of these. Or are these locked? No, they're not. Oh, this is telling me that if I get one of them, it locks me out of the others. So what are the improve reflection, improved explosion, improved split? Let's mess around with the explosion ones first. Release their kinetic energy and detonate every sphere in your vicinity. Cool. That sounds interesting. We'll mess around with that on the next cycle. And we have 15 still. Enables directional control of a drop bundle at a close range. This is like what you want, the gravity center. Bundle shot towards the center axis will stop there, directly under the dome, instead of flying past. But before we do that, we have 3 water, so let's do more delay. Van delay, industries, more delay, van delay. And I mean, this is not, I mean, I don't want to spend the money on that yet. We'll hold on to the rest of our money until we have a little bit more resources. Okay. Oh, nice little shooting star went past. Another shooting star. Make a wish. Wish that rock won't hit me. It didn't. Okay. And we got our three spheres. All right, let's clear out more of this side over here. Hit A to explode. Okay. Whoa, what the fuck? I thought they were gonna kind of burst, but that is I think it's a cooldown for that. That's wild. That was really cool. So I guess you kind of want to like dig yourself in a little bit, shoot some balls out, and pop them. That's a weird sentence I just said. Alright. Yeah. Wasn't timed the best, but like, interesting. It's another thing to kind of like master with this dude. Cool, that was good timing. Oh my god, that's like... That is sweet. Alright, get out of here. Stuff. Yeah, grab that cobalt, dude. We gotta get back to base. All that stuff's gonna fall in a not helpful place. Let's, nope, too late. I'd say, let's just, spray and we'll grab it. No, couldn't. I mean, we were messing around with the new ability, so that's, I get it. Makes sense. Oh boy, we're on the wrong side. Don't hit me, Rock. Oh, you piece of shit. Hurry, laser. Ah! Fuck you. Alright, alright, let's do this wave. I guess a little circle around me is a signal that you can pop your stuff again. It's like this shit is everywhere. So slow. But that is off kilter. Oh, I didn't mean to grab it again. I meant to grab you. Boy, that is in a bad way. I kind of wish the exploding trigger was on a different key. Maybe I can like make that its own button. Maybe I'll just learn with my brain. Did they all go in? Kinda. Oh, good timing, and this is done. No, let go. Get in there. Thank you. Convert. More iron. Does a growing lad body good. Oh, got some cobalts. Mr. Squidget. Get down in here. That is just sick. I like it a lot. That's fun. Let's get back. We gotta get back. It's definitely, it's something that's easy to do, but you can tell it's like challenging to like master how you're gonna set those things up. Because if your balls are gonna pop, you want your balls to pop in the right spot, right? Otherwise, how embarrassing for your balls to pop in the not right spot. Mr. Squidget. We got another thing over here. Let's go ahead and hit it from the bottom. And then do that. Oh, neat. Yeah, I kind of want to get the gravity center to like help with throwing these resources everywhere. Fly, my children. Hopefully you're going to a better place. Wonder if you can upgrade those, make those larger. Or at least recharge faster or something. I'm sure there's additional upgrades that you can do with them. I love it. I love it. All right, let's head on back. Our things fell. And we will not see if, oh god. Alright, Get debilitated. We should be spending on that. We're at half health. I think I'm getting a little cocky with our dome. All right, I'm gonna put a quick cut in it right here. Thank you so much for watching the video. We will be playing some more. We're gonna finish this relic run to get a full sense of the Assessor. I'm really enjoying it so far. If you watched all the way to the end, thank you so much for watching. Please give a like and subscribe. Let us know how you're liking the Assessor in the comments as well. If you're watching on YouTube, we'll be back with more content tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, we'll be back in just a couple minutes.